whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There you go.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Podcast. Let us know, Big Damn Breeze. We be giving the nicknames. We give the nicknames that work on the podcast. We be letting them know.
Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. D-Lo with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County and Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, Z-Dub defending. The Brooklyn Block Party claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
When you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing that is your identity. Alright, that's how you are seen by others.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog in the chat. Y'all know we gonna get to the draft, we gonna get to the off season, we gonna get to KD trade, we gonna get to all of that, but y'all can't ignore, y'all can't deny that we got Woo Pig, a 00 moderator on this page in the chat. He said, "Talk to us, nice 2025 NBA champions, huh? This what we do. We get money, huh?" I'm about to throw the link in the chat so Woo Pig can jump on the panel with us and talk his shit. Jump on the panel with me and talk his shit. Shout out to Woo Pig. Shout out to all of the Thunder fans. I want to know what it feels like, man. This is their first NBA championship. I gotta know, man. I'm not even fitting to play around with this. Throwing the link in the chat immediately. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all could see what's up. I want to know what's up with the what's up. We got This Is JTV on the panel with us. What's good, Jay?
What's good, my guy?
I mean, Thunder won it. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched it.
What you thought?
I thought it was fucked up for Halliburton, man. Like he did all of this to get up to this moment, and your body just give out on you. That shit is crazy.
Man.
That shit is crazy.
Shit gotta hurt. That shit had to hurt.
To watch your team lose and know that you could have made a difference in what was going on the court at that point.
Yeah, you can see they kept fighting until the halftime, but that third quarter is like, you know what I'm saying?
Chet got like 4 blocks in the third quarter or some shit.
we gonna go to Wu Pig after this, but just because they figured out what to do with TJ McConnell, they're like, all right, let him keep getting to the paint. Shaq gonna be right there for
Nah,
him.
in that last game when he said guard me, this game they did. They said, oh yeah, he gonna be yelling guard me. All right, we gonna guard him.
And not only that,
Yo,
it's not it's one sided because it's not a dual threat
yo,
to
mic
Tyrese
check, mic check.
Halliburton.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, who that? That's Wu Pig. Who that? Wu Pig, you there?
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you. Yeah,
You can hear me?
yeah. Can
yeah,
you hear us?
Okay.
Can you
I
hear
know.
us?
I guess Breezy went out or something like that, man. Hey,
I went out.
hey.
nah, we
Oh
can hear
no.
you.
You good? Okay. No. Man. Hey, first off, I want to just say, man. Hey, hats off, salute to the patients, man. It was a hell of a fight, man. They build what they build. Hey, what they building over there, hey, it's to be
So get your Wu
respected.
Pig.
They'll be back, man. They'll be back. It's to be respected what the patients doing over there in the East. But I say,
So get your Wu
hey,
Pig. Go ahead.
we came out with a better fight. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, that was that, man. Hey, we champs, man. We champs.
So how I feel as a fan seeing your team get their first NBA championship?
Man, hey, it's a good little feeling, man. I don't think I've taken it in yet. I don't think the fan base is taking it in yet. But like I say, we gonna be back, man. I don't think this the end all be all right here. We definitely gonna be back, man. And the fact that we doing this under our rookie contracts is big for us, man. That's just huge. So
Yeah, but let's get to that because Jalen and Chet they on their rookie scale contracts, and
right,
again, Stan Presti was looking like when they showed them when they panned the camera to Stan Presti. I gotta say that
yeah.
mixtape probably fire. That
Hey,
mixtape probably fucking fire.
hey,
We gotta
shout
listen
out
to the
OG
mixtape.
Presley. Shout out OG Presley. Hey,
He
he the
did a
one
hell
that
of
he
a
the one
job.
that built this. He the one that built this foundation, man. And like I
Mhm,
say, with the leverage we got in the draft, man, we gonna be back. We here. We
mhm.
here. You
So
know.
so Wupe, so let me ask you, with the win, you think Sam Presti keep all three of those players together? Shea, Jalen Williams, and Chet?
Oh, absolutely. We gotta find a way. And like I say, we get like I say with the leverage we got in the draft, man. We can go replenish that bench. Of course, it's gonna be teams calling for our bench players. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Casey Wallace, uh, Caruso, Andrew Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins. I'm sorry. And like I say, with that leverage, we still got guys like Topich and draft picks that we can utilize. Them. Like I say, as long as we keep that big three together, man, we working magic right now. As far as the draft though.
Alright, so I gotta say, shout to Wupe because when y'all was down 2-1, you was still in the chat talking heavy like it ain't over. So shout to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. There's levels to it, man. We can't get weak. I know we knew we couldn't get wayward, you know what I'm saying? Because we were down 2-1 and whatnot. But I say it's a game of set, it's a series of seven. So um I can say, hey, what I can say is, man, defense wins championships, bro. Defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of defense, from your OKC perspective. What do you think about Chet tonight?
Man, shit played an absolute great game, man. I say, anytime you got a guy that's a mismatch nightmare on the offensive end and still altering shots on the defensive end, like I say, that's a win-win for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally
Guys,
agree with you. I
guys,
agree with you. I'm with you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
guys like Lou Dort, you know what I'm saying, stepped up too, and like I say, man, hey, we won by committee, man. Like I say, we'll be back for sure. We'll be back for sure.
All right,
We're
this
gonna,
the
we're gonna
last thing. This the last thing. Then we're gonna move around the panel. Know what I'm saying? Just stay close though.
already.
This is JTV. We got Iceman. We got everything. Brooklyn Nets. John Wu Pig on the panel. Wu Pig
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the fan. Pro Rican in the comments. He said, "Congrats to the Thunder on their second franchise title with one with the Seattle SuperSonics." Now, I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you: Are you from the town? Are you from Oklahoma?
Nah, I'm from Arkansas, man. Little Rock, Arkansas, man. So we really don't have no professional teams. So we treat nearby teams like our pro teams. So I've been with the Thunder since, man, like 2020. I want to say 2011, 2012, man. So I say it's something I've been waiting on, man. Something we've been waiting on, man. So you know, hey, it was good to come see it all in the works.
Yeah, but now again, man, talk your shit, man. Again, like I said, I'm happy to have you on the panel, man. You're a Thunder fan, you know what I'm saying? They just won the championship. So I mean,
Yeah.
when you say it's gonna be many, like what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean many more? Like what are you saying?
My bad.
Many
Hey, I can
many means
go
like
ahead one
three
more
or
time.
four. I said many mean like three or four. So when you say many more, I'm just trying to see, you know what I'm saying, what the Thunder fan perspective is, you know what I mean? Like, do you see
Hey,
back to back? Yeah, you see, like y'all got the West, yeah, no problems in the West. Y'all get, you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's a matter of us figuring out what's going on. You know what I'm saying with the whole draft process and teams moving, guys. You know what I'm saying with trades. Um, I think I can see us being back. Like I say, us still being under that rookie contract. We could just make some moves around the bench and we'll be back, man. We'll be back for sure.
all right, yo, shout to Wu Peg in the building, man. Yo, listen, man, shout to the Thunder fans. Got love for y'all, know what I mean? I want that feeling with what's going on with Wu Peg. I want that for the Brooklyn Nets fans. I
Nah,
want
yeah.
us
Hey,
to. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be here when we win our first championship. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, for sure, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna be in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all letting me up, though, man, for sure.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
shout to you,
appreciate you,
man.
man.
Have a good one, man.
Facts, all facts. Yeah, shout to Wu Peg. You know what I mean? Like I said, yo, Thunder fans pull up, won the championship. You know what I'm saying? Jumped on the panel again, man. Just the type of energy that be on this show. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having dope panels. You got everything looking this John going at it with Ron Harper Pops. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dylan Harper Pops. You
That
got
was cool.
Iceman Heavy. You got Iceman Heavy. You know what I'm saying? On TikTok, you got it going crazy. You got this is JTV at the Barclays creating chants with the block, knowing somebody. If you talk about knowing somebody, knowing Jay is knowing somebody. He got that kind of, you know what I'm saying, cachet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, Nets fans is the best fans. We out here, man. Um, and of course, me, I'm just consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just do the work because I love the job. And if the job ain't done, I'm gonna continue to work. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets Giant Ice. We ain't hear from them yet. Everything Brooklyn Nets Giant. Talk to us, man. What you thought about Game 7, man? Thunder winning.
Yeah.
Franks.
First of all, I
Champ.
gotta say,
Larry O'Brien.
first off, I gotta say the playoffs overall this year were pretty damn incredible. I think some of the best playoffs we've seen in a long time. I mean, there was so much unpredictable storylines nobody was seeing coming. And for OKC to come out on top, listen, they earned their spot. They competed one of the toughest Western conferences in recent memory, and the Pacers took them to their limit. But tonight was a battle of mental strength, and they just had enough to overcome it. And you got to give Sam Presti all the credit in the world. This is a GM who has been through failure before with the KD, Westbrook, and Harden thing. And for him to rebuild the way he did and have that patience, and for it to all come together in 6 years with one of the youngest NBA championship teams of all time is definitely impressive. You look at how he got Shea for the Paul George, one of the biggest hauls of all time, how he drafted Jalen Williams, who became the Robin to Shea this year, I think one of the biggest developments. And then getting Alex Caruso with no picks is one of the heights of the century that you'll look back on. I mean, that guy was so important defensively, offensively. Like, they were just interviewing Caruso, and he said, like, I've never changed who I am. And I think it's so crucial for players like Caruso because he's just that perfect guy you need to do a little bit of everything to win a title. And then look at the dead pieces with Aaron Wiggins and all these other young guys. Kason Wallace, very impressive what he's done. I was very high on him. Like, they just had a great all-around balanced dynamic team, and this is a great moment for them to bring that first title. But I want to give a shout out to Tyrese Halliburton. devastating, man, what I saw tonight. I wouldn't wish on anybody who has an NBA team that makes the finals and to have your best player go down like that.
Bro, in real time, bro, I never seen a man cry in the real life. Like before the just the reaction, the immediate reaction when the camera's panned to his face when he was on the ground, John, that shit hurt my.
The worst was him hobbling.
You just made me think of a Jadakiss bar, man. He said, I never seen a man cry till I seen a man shot. Fuck pride. Wow. Bullets is too damn hot. But did you see the slow-mo of when his Achilles popped? Because that's what they're saying it was.
Nasty, it popped. It popped. It was nasty.
Bro, that slow-mo was crazy.
Man. It was worse seeing him being carried out, him limping on one leg, man. Like, I feel so bad for Haliburton and his family, and his father did confirm it was Achilles, so most likely he's out next year. It's so devastating for the Pacers because this is one of the most impressive runs I've seen from a small market team like them. To have that chemistry, camaraderie, and for it to end like this, I definitely think all of them feel heartbroken. They want to go back next year, but now the Pacers are facing some tough decisions. Now, do they really want to pay Miles Turner when you know your franchise guy ain't going to be here? But I got to give them some crazy luck of credit. They traded back for their own draft pick with the Pelicans less than a few days ago. That right there might save this horrible nightmare of a situation because theoretically the Pacers now can semi-tank next year and be in the lottery. So as bad as this looks for the Pacers, and overall the East is a freaking wide open zone right now. I don't know who the hell is going to win next year, but yeah, this is a huge devastating thing for Tyrese Haliburton, and this is definitely going to have ramifications on the East next year. Who's going to come out and who's going to do a lot of business? I think for the Brooklyn Nets right now, we are in an even better position because now there are definitely a few Eastern Conference teams.
Hold on. That's a whole different part of the show, which you are going to be part of. But I want to go to Ice and hear how you felt about the finals. But shout out to John, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, man, I concur. I'm with y'all. I'm on the same page. I'm picking up what y'all pointing down. Shout out to John, man. We're gonna go to Ice real quick, man. Ice, talk to us, man. What's going on, man? You see what happened? Was you live? What happened, bro?
Yeah, you already know I was live. I sent you my number so you could pull up so everybody can see, you know what I'm saying, the work that's going on. You can see the work that's going on over on TikTok because I'm heavy there. You know what I mean? It's on in your Twitter inbox. But yeah, me, Woo Pig, Jay was on the panel when OKC won. You know what I'm saying? That was a very good game. Hallie went down. Everybody sad for Hallie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I think it would have been a closer game if he would have played, but it was like John said, it's a great playoffs. It was a great finals. It wasn't nothing bad about these finals. It was excellent ball play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so to the point, remember the conversation we was having yesterday about now, this is unfair to say because Hallie got hurt and it take away from my whole argument about what's the more important guard, the facilitator or the scoring guard. Because Hallie was cooking. He was 3 for 4 in 9 minutes. He had, he was 7 minutes. He had 9 points in 7 minutes. 3 for 4, 3 behind the arc. I'm like, bro, as a fan, I felt like we lost with him getting hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. But damn, I can't even have that conversation sincerely because he got hurt.
Right. Shout out to you, Easy. But yeah, that sucked.
Word. All right. Shout out to Easy in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo Beasy. We got Barry. Oh, Barry was here on the panel. I was trying to get Barry to say how he felt about Kevin Durant going to the Houston Rockets. And Mo Beasy, he a Houston Rocket fan. I was trying to get him on the panel too. But I'll go last. We'll go to Ice. We'll go the other way around. Ice, how you call it? What you think about KD going to Houston?
Well, I'm gonna say this from fans. A lot of fans they want KD on the team because they thought the team was young enough. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to, break the team up a little bit. But I do think it gives them the consistent scoring that they needed as a team. I still think they probably need another piece or something like that, or whatever. But I think he'll help them out. They'll still be a playoff team. You know what I'm saying? For them, that I don't know if that's the piece they need to get over that hump in the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be more consistent than Jalen Green for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he put them over the top. I think he know he got something to prove. This is it. This is your last dance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to end your career with the Houston Rockets. It only makes sense because of Ime Udoka, him being the coach that he is. But John, how you feel about it? How you feel about KD?
Man, I'm just glad it's over. It was really dragging on. I really want, other teams to focus on more important things. So I'm glad that finally ended. But damn, I mean, for the Suns, I know they weren't going to get anything close to what, they gave up to us for KD. But man, talk about taking Kevin Durant for pennies on the dollar. Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, one of the Suns picks. I mean, the Rockets fleeced the hell out of them. They didn't have to give up 3 picks.
They got 1 first-round pick and 5 second rounds.
Oh yeah, 6-pick KD. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that now. But yeah, man. Listen, at the end of the day, give the Rockets, man, just credit for not bending to what they wanted. And Kevin Durant just muscled his way to the Rockets. Let's call it what it is. He muscled his way to that team because he wanted to get what he wanted out of this. But for the Rockets,
what you mean? Whoa! Time out. Well, if they get all of that on other, again, let's be specific about what they did. They put Jalen Green in a situation where you can run your own team, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see a second? Listen, but Pete, yeah, that's true. But it'd be more guard oriented opposed to working the inside out. And I don't know if I'm defending him or not, but I just figure he didn't. If that's, but the NBA business wise, they want to give second picks in the draft more opportunity than just that rookie CL contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just figure like he gonna get a lot of shot attempts. He probably get more shot attempts with Phoenix than he did with the Houston Rockets.
Right, and I just gotta give the Rockets credit though for like not having to give up a whole lot because you gave Jalen Green, you gave up Brooks in that 10th pick, but you still have the valuable Suns picks. You have the 27, 29. You didn't have to give up Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, Reed Shepard, Ken Whitmore. And, you didn't have to give Lendl or any type of like movable pieces. So the Rockets are in a great position right now. You literally got Kevin Durant for pennies on the dollar. And I will say this, their starting rotation, it looks like it's going to be Fred VanVleet, KD, Jabari Smith, Amon Thompson, and Sengun. Don't know how the bench is going to look, but that starting 5 looks really exciting around Kevin Durant as far as defense goes. And we all agree, Kevin Durant's not their franchise guy. I think Amon Thompson, that is the kid you have to watch next year. Can he potentially go from being a really solid all-around defender and solid piece 19 to maybe being that guy? I think he's definitely somebody to watch out for, and I would say Jabari Smith as well is going to get a look. Those are definitely 2 young guys who could be a part of that future. And for the Suns, listen, they have a lot to unravel, man. I don't know what they're going to do about the Bradley Beal situation. Devin Booker, I honestly think if the Suns actually want to have a future, you got to trade that guy as soon as possible. You just keep him Booker any longer than you have to, you're losing opportunity and value at that point. And then you have Green, who, like you said, Breeze, he now has a chance to kind of run his own team or be a second, third guy. Be interested to see what he does. But, man, the Suns have a lot to figure out there. I think the Rockets definitely won this for short term. I think the Suns definitely lost here or there, but I'm just glad the deal was done, and now teams like the Brooklyn Nets can focus on other teams. It sucked we weren't a part as a third team, but the Nets have a lot of opportunities to now make some deals. I'm looking at the San Antonio Spurs and that Spurs 14th pick, and I think the Nets and Spurs now have a chance to do some legitimate business either Tuesday night or Wednesday evening on the draft.
John, shout out to John. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can make it easy for Breezy and throw y'all handles in the chat. Shout out to King Ribby. He said Jalen Green getting traded. Jalen Green getting traded?
I heard he isn't. I heard the Suns guy John Gambano, what his name is, he said they're not trading him. So I don't think he's going anywhere at the moment.
All right, Jay, talk to us, man. With KD to the Rockets, man, they went in the chip. They could beat. Can they beat OKC with KD on the Rockets?
Maybe. Shit, the Rockets needed a consistent scorer, and you can't get more consistent than KD when it comes to scoring. But it's like, is he gonna be able to stay healthy? That's gonna be a question.
Right.
You know what I mean? But besides that. Before when we was talking to the Rockets fans, they were saying that they was mad because Jalen Green could only go off once every 3 games or some shit like that. KD gonna give him more than that, and then KD here he go run into the dude that beat him again. You know what I mean? So it seems like it's on brand.
He got injured against the Rockets, right? That was his last game. He got injured against them, right? I think I saw a
Well,
replay.
I don't know.
No, he not talking about.
I'm talking
He
about
not
when he
talking
was
about.
on the Nets and
You know what I mean?
Udoka destroyed him when
All
he was
right,
coaching
right.
Boston. Because I feel like he was since Udoka was the assistant coach over here, and him and KD was close. All he did was tell the whole Celtics teams all of KD's tendencies,
Yeah,
and that's how
and
they won that series.
to make matters worse,
And the Nets' whole playbook, really. But
yeah, and what people don't know is Tatum went to KD's school. Like KD had a basketball school. Chase and Tatum went there.
Wow.
It's like really knew all his moves, bro.
yeah,
But
it'd be like that. But KD would be all right. Like you said, he gonna end his career soon, so he probably gonna stay there. But I don't even got no faith he gonna stay there. He could be. I told you, KD could be a basketball mercenary, man. He could go anywhere he want. They could put him on any team, and it would be helpful.
Will he sign the extension though? Because you just brought up a good question. I think the Rockets have a very exciting young team as far as good defensive piece around them. But is that a team that can win the title? I don't think so because OKC I think has way more depth than they do. But they're definitely going to be a playoff team. You have to see if he's going to sign because I think he has something where he can wait 6 months to get more money for his extension. And if he doesn't sign at that point, maybe something crazy will happen there. But I definitely think the Rockets got Kevin Durant with the expectation he's going to be there for more than a year at this point. So we'll see.
Kevin Durant on the Rockets mean they see OKC. They see basically they couldn't score no points versus the Warriors. Like it was a wrap. Like it was a straight wrap, bro. And I guess they're gonna invest in Reed. They're gonna let you know what I'm saying. Reed learn from Fred. If they do that, I mean that's the natural thing to do. You know what I mean? But can they beat the Thunder? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If they smart, they defense was probably top 3. They just couldn't score no points. But I'm not gonna lie, based on what I seen, okay, KD don't want to be the only scorer. He don't. He don't want to be the only scorer. So if it's just him and Sengun, that ain't enough. They need another piece. I don't think that's enough. Excuse me. I don't think KD and the Rockets is enough to get past the Thunder. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now I'm saying, thinking about it. Nah, I just don't, bro. I just think because the Thunder, they can have different role players show up on different games, and you know what I mean. That shit could be hard to deal with if the coach know which player to go to on night-to-night basis. And you can't really get that from, you know what I'm saying, the Rockets on the offensive side of the ball. They can score. They got defense though. They tough, but just adding KD won't be enough.
They got to figure out the bench. What's happening to Cam Whitmore? That is a name to watch out for because will he get time off that bench now with Durant, or is he going to just have to earn his minutes like he did last year? There was a lot of discussions about what his role could be, and like you said, I don't think the Rockets are done yet. I think there's another move they got potentially for a trade. Because remember, they also have Jock Landale's contract, and he's like a third stringer at this point behind Sengun and Steven Adams. So I definitely think they have another potential trade move coming up.
You said this. Did you say Ice?
I said, Cam Whitmore still gotta work because the only reason he's not playing is because of his inconsistency. Once he becomes more consistent, then he will play. He will play more. He's stopping himself from playing, basically.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Ime do go over there to win. The way how fast he turned that team around after James Harden left that team and whatnot, and, debacle or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean, and involving us when we ain't necessarily have to, just for them to link back to the 76ers, which I called, but no, you know what I mean, that's neither here nor there. Ice, I'm telling you, bro, somebody like Ime with having defense around KD, they're going to be competitive, but we're not talking about whether or not they're going to be a good team. We're talking about can they beat the Thunder. You just had Wu Pig on the panel talking about back and many more. And like, who supposed to be their competition? Number 2 was the Houston Rockets, and they lost to the Golden State Warriors in the first round. Bruh, the Thunder might be kicking ass for at least until those contracts is up. They got another year with Shed and Jalen Williams on that contract. That's a whole fact. The Thunder getting the back-to-back, that shit possible, bro. I can't hold you.
Yeah, it depends on who they can keep on the roster. If they can keep legit almost the same team, then they got a chance.
If they make it to the finals, they're going to beat the East. The East is so bad right now. Like you guys just said, if they make the finals, it's going to be hard for any East team to beat them at the way they are with that core.
I feel like the Pacers was missing a scoring wing. Like, it was a shame to see, like, a player like T.J. McConnell put up numbers like that. They supposed to win a game like that. But when you get T.J. McConnell get 12 straight points and, like, what? How the fuck? T.J. McConnell not motivating somebody else on the team to score points after he scored 12 straight points. He supposed to be looking around and said, y'all ain't never seen me do that shit. Y'all ain't, I need y'all to, know what I'm saying? Nembhard, I ain't gonna hold you. Nembhard, he be trying, but Nembhard, he's not a player that he's gonna give it to you. I mean, he's gonna be consistent as a shot creator first through fourth quarter. He's gonna have his moments. He's gonna score on you, bro. He got a handle and all of that. He can hit the corner 3, but McConnell TJ needed him, man, tonight to do more. And he wasn't there, man. Neesmith got fouled out, man. She was crazy, man. So I said all that to say they're missing the scoring wing. You know what I mean? Now, hopefully that injury to Tyrese Halliburton, he could be back before the season starts.
Well, it's an Achilles, Breeze. He out for a year, man.
Yeah, but I always said that with the Pacers, they needed a 2 guard. I didn't think Nembhard was a 2 guard for them, even though he can score and do certain things. And they got TJ as a backup. I still thought that they still needed a scoring guard on that team, and that's what they was missing, like you were saying. Like basically, they needed another guy that could step up and actually score. You know what I mean? For them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about Mathurin. It was kind of the same thing I was saying about Keegan Murray. Shout out to Leaf. I see Leaf on the panel. But these guys is the 4th pick in Keegan Murray, and he's not a shot creator. And you got Ben Mathurin. He was supposed to be this super duper shot. Everybody used to compare him to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas can never be better than Ben Mathurin.
So say what?
And I heard all of this rhetoric. And my thing is, bruh, you supposed to step up, bro. Tyrese Halliburton hurt you, a top 5 pick, top 6 pick. And nah, man. That's what I'll be saying, man. These dudes, they have the opportunity to step up because they high draft picks. But when they get the opportunity, you see what happens. So there's that. Shout out to Lee for joining the panel. What you say, John?
Nah, listen, I will say this one thing. They got some really tough decisions now to make because you think about it. If Halliburton is gone for the year, do you really want to give Miles Turner that big extension to be a luxury team paying penalties, but you're not going to win the following year? And just like you said, Breeze, they might be a wing piece away as opposed to needing a big man when they could probably get that for cheaper in the open market if they want to retool for another year. So I think the Pacers have a nightmare scenario facing them right now.
But listen, all I was saying is I was trying to say that to get to the Brooklyn Nets, of course, to say that if we draft high, you have to draft a shot creator. All of this, they could do other things, shit, that's fine. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But if you're going to draft that high and they can't shot create, I think you don't need a high draft pick. You could just get what you asking for in the 8th, 9th pick or maybe 10th, 11th pick or whatever. But if you're going to draft high, you got to get a shot creator. Shot creators win games. And that being said, Shea shot at a poor percentage, but because the defense got to gravitate to him, he was finding Isaiah Hartenstein. That's why I knew they was dangerous. Because I'm telling you, when I was doing that podcast with T-Time, I was watching Hartenstein and Jalen Brunson do the pick and roll. I say, yo, they didn't keep him, and now Shea is going to be able to do the P and R with him. I seen it tonight. and they won the championship. But I digress. Shout out to Elite 4788. Y'all can subscribe to Elite 4788. Leaf, what you seen out there tonight, man?
I seen a team that was basically trying to hold it together without Halliburton. I mean, T.J. McConnell, he did the best he could do, but I mean, once they started, once the defense pressure changed in the second half, that was pretty much it. I mean, like Halliburton was pretty much the mom and pop playmaker of the team. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like making sure everybody eat and being that and making sure that nobody got double teamed. When you got 5 shooters out on the court, you could do that. I mean, but you got to give OKC credit, man. They made adjustments in the second half. They started picking up TJ McConnell. They started trapping him. They sent more double teams after him. They realized TJ McConnell was the only person getting to what he wanted. Like late in the second quarter, I think he scored like 12 of they 14 points late in the second quarter, some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, they just kept sending one-on-one coverages, and TJ was beating them. And once they started to send the help, that's when the turnover started to happen. That's when they started to open the game up a bit. But overall, I already know this title gonna have an asterisk next to it, just off the simple fact that Halliburton got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But
Yeah.
They earned their way. Guys, wait, listen, at the end of the day, yes, you could kind of debate that, right? Halliburton manager played a factor, but them getting to the finals, that's because they were the best team in the Western Conference. Like, we can't degrade it like that.
Yeah. I mean, the run. I'm not talking about
tonight. How to
I'm not talking about the run. I'm just talking about the win tonight, bro. Like for them to go 7 games. First off, I think most of the series they took Indiana very lightly, because a lot of the stuff that was happening to this team didn't happen to them in no other series all year. Like even if you go back to the Denver series, it was the best player in the league, who at the time, which was Jokic, against the second best player in the league, which was SGA. So that was a series that was probably going to decide the West anyway. And then they took that on 7 games. Aaron, and everybody keeps saying it's an asterisk next to that because Aaron Gordon was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So like if you look at that, and out of the other 2 series, which they pretty much mopped the floor with Minnesota, they mopped the floor with Memphis. And people are saying that the Ja Morant injury, bro, like that could have been a series, bro, but ain't nobody really gonna debate that. You know, and the only series they probably won clean was the Minnesota series, bro. If you look at everything else, bro, every other series had a major injury in it, bro. So like these is people is gonna go back to these during their run. You know what I'm saying? Even though they dominated the regular season, they had 50 plus wins where they was beating the shit out of teams by double digits. There's a lot of teams that could barely get 40 wins. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the regular season, but they postseason run, it's gonna have some asterisks next to it, bro. Like when we look back at this shit, bro, like we're gonna look at the fact that Ja Morant got hurt. We're gonna look at the fact that Aaron Wiggins got hurt, and we're gonna look back at the fact that Halliburton tore his Achilles in a game 7. That's going to be it, bro. Like these things happen. We just can't ignore that shit. Like the bottom line is OKC didn't dominate the way that they was dominating in all year long. They kind of slid by in this series, and they kind of made it. Yeah,
but championships do come with a bit of luck. I give them that.
It come like, a lot of it come with a lot of luck.
Championship run come with a bit of luck.
And most of them come with a lot of luck, and a lot of people don't like to put all of the nuances on it, bro. Like, but when you look back at this run, it is going to be asterisks next to it because of the key injuries that happened to the teams that they beat. It's just that simple. Like, I mean, it is what it is, man.
Maybe, I mean, they talking about Indiana got some sort of voodoo. Maybe they ones with the voodoo, man.
It's a part of the game, man. All a part of the game.
Every team.
I mean, it is. I mean, ice. Granted that it is, but at the same time,
bro, I ain't putting no asterisks next to no boat. Yeah, bro, I'm not putting no asterisks next to it. It's the game, bro. It is what it is. Like you gotta realize, at the end of the day, Rick Carlisle.
You put an asterisk next to that Milwaukee title.
Bro, it's not about the
It got
asterisk.
quiet.
It's not about the asterisk. It is what it is. That's what happened. And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because, for one, the difference between the injuries, since y'all want to be funny, is one was intentional, one was just hooping. You know what I'm saying? Giannis went right under Kyrie's foot, for one. For two, Halliburton, nobody touched him. That is the difference. So again, don't try to play with my nephew feelings like I'm a joke.
Did somebody touch Aaron Gordon in that series? Did somebody touch Ja Morant? And then when he got hurt,
oh my gosh,
but that's not the.
I'm asking questions, bro. Because when we bring this
but
shit
you
up,
brought up a point. Somebody,
Right.
a key person, got injured in every series they played,
except for Minnesota.
Part of the game, man.
We could get quiet. We could ignore it. I mean, it is part of the game, but it happened, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Like, yo, man, it's just noteworthy that happened. That's the asterisk. It's not saying it didn't happen. It's just saying that these are some key reasons why it could have happened right here.
Facts. And again, the whole basketball karma behind it is that Halliburton winds up getting injured in the game seven. You know what I'm saying? To prove that what y'all saying is correct. I wasn't debating that. I was saying everything I was saying leading to a point. And you know what I'm saying? And my point is that Halliburton, he was like the only shot creator for real. Yeah, you got TJ McConnell to do what he did, but that's you know what I mean? He gave it everything he got. They needed something else. And that's why I said they need a wing that could shot create. And that's why I said Mathurin is a mess. You draft somebody that high and they can't shot create enough for you to win that game, and they only coming off the bench like this whole thing. You ain't Manu Ginobili, you know. Manu Ginobili would have stepped up and would have won that game because he liked that. Mathurin is not.
I don't think Mathurin is a miss.
I'm listen. What I'm saying is that's fine. We could disagree. What I'm saying is when you draft that high, if the player cannot shot create enough to, you know what I'm saying, to hold a team down, then it's a miss. Facts.
No, I disagree with that. Like I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that simple. Like the thing is, like you making it seem.
I'm making it seem like shot creation when you draft in that high, top 3, top 5 pick, they gotta be shot creators.
First off, Mathurin.
We are officially in the off season because that's when you know you hear disgusting takes. When that's how you know you're in the
what's going on, bro?
You know what, Easy, you absolutely right about that, and I'm glad you came in at this time, bro. Because first off, Mathurin, no, it is validity to it, and I'm explaining it. First off, Mathurin, if I'm not mistaken, he went number 7 or number 8 or something like that. He was drafted that high because of his athleticism, bro. Like, if anything, that's number 1. Number 2, bro, like they put him on the bench, and it's a lot of reasons, bro. If had it not been for a couple of these games in the series, this series wouldn't even went 7, bro. Like, and he showed out. He showed out off the bench. Obi showed out off the bench. TJ McConnell
he had a career high, 25.
He had a career high. So I mean, I can't listen. Like the role, it wasn't up to the role players to win this series. It was up to the Siakams. It was up to the Miles Turners. It was up to them niggas. Them the niggas that's the starters. Them the niggas them the niggas that get a bulk of the shots. What happened was, but the way that they played. Hold on, I'm explaining it. The way that they played. Halliburton was such a mom and pop type of playmaker. Hold on, somebody. My bad. I got cut off. Halliburton was such a mom and pop playmaker for this team.
On the home floor in the playoffs, but that includes the game.
Well, they drafted him dumb high, and he didn't shot create. I'm not waiting for you.
Commentary.
Right, like I'm not waiting for you to. How do we want to attack? Bro,
what's that in the background?
Bro, listen, you can say that. That's fine.
Yo, listen, what I'm trying to explain to you is
there's a lot of noise going on in the background.
Yo, who got a TikTok on repeat, man?
Language, but he knows how to use English on that.
Is that the screen breeze right there?
Yo, hold up.
Bro, that was Basketball Reference, bro. Just take your show of Basketball Reference, my nigga.
Yeah. It was on Reference or whatever. But all I was saying was, if you look at the way Indiana played, if you look at the way Indiana played, bro, like a lot of these players, they got the most out of, bro. Like even Mathurin in this series, bro. Like Mathurin, we did not think Obi Toppin was capable of 20-point games in this series. He had maybe one or two of them, if I'm not mistaken, off the bench. We didn't. Come on, there ain't no A and shit. Stop it.
Obi had his moments, Leaf. He had his moments.
Yeah. Everybody had their moments in the series, but they played such a unified game that Halliburton being out, bro, and having that injury kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything because he was the person that was basically the mom and pop playmaker of the team and making sure everybody was in their spots, everybody got the ball in the pockets that they belonged in, all of that. TJ did all he could tonight. He did all he could. Like Siakam, bro, I was expecting a better game from Siakam. I was expecting to get a better game from Miles. Miles been here for 9 years. I was expecting a better game from them niggas, bro. Like they the ones that had to be on that. Hold on, let me finish it. They the ones. They are the starters. They the ones that had to show up. They the ones that they've been in these positions, bro. Like specifically Siakam. Siakam was the one that was supposed to be like, yo, I know Halliburton out, but yo, we good.
No,
let's do this.
But Leaf, here's the thing, right to your point, right, and we gotta take that into account, right? Because look, let's look at Game 6, right? Because Halliburton remember, it was reported Halliburton had his injury from Game 4, Game 5, and he was already experienced calf soreness from like the fucking Knicks series, so he was dealing with this already. And then, it came out like, yo, even like we're in the finals right now, but this what he dealing with right now. He would have to sit down for at least a half a month to a month. Like that's what he dealing with, right? What he was dealing with right then and there, right? So
it might be a year. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, he came out and said it like, yo, he would have to sit out for 2 weeks, but like he here. So like he addressed his own injury. So like here's my thing, right? He dealing with it, right? We gotta take the effect that he has on the team, right? So Game 6, they coming back home. He probably needs to sit out because Game 5, he have it, right? He probably needs to sit out. They juice him up, they do whatever they need to do for him. He come out. His whole team see him come out. They have all that energy with him. Okay, he out and he balling. He balling. He hooping from the beginning. All right, we rolling with him. So in this game now, just your dog now. He's suited up now. You think he ready to go? He crashes out on the fucking court right in front of you, my nigga. Crashes out. At that point, it could zap away all the light from the team, my nigga, because that's your guy, right? Right to your point. That's the guy. He's setting up everybody. But at the same time, that's your guy before anything, right? Before all the setting up and shit like that. That's your guy. You was expecting him to come into war with you. He just got shot. That's what just happened. He just got shot.
Yeah, he got sniped.
He got sniped, my nigga. He got sniped. He couldn't even get out there with us. He got sniped from far. We had to roll out there without him, my nigga. That shit gonna have an effect on the team. Now everybody can't play up to their part now.
Whole game plan is different now.
Whole game plan different.
Would you guys have played Halliburton injured like that, or would you have not?
I would have sat him in Game 6. To be honest with you,
it's the finals. You can't hold anything back.
But at the same time, it's sort of a double-edged sword because you be damn if you don't play him in the series and the 6.
Yeah, you don't play him, you lose in 6.
Right. Now, yeah, you don't play him, you use a 6, and then you play him, and then he get hurt as tonight, and then where it happened.
But think about it though. Even if you lose in 6, you still got him next year. Now you don't got him next year neither.
Jay, you know what I would have did every time we took the lead or we had it close. I mean, like they chose the number, like whether it be 4 points or 6 points, you put him in the game or make sure he in the game. You know what I'm saying? Even call a timeout to make sure it's necessary, but to take extra timeouts for Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? Be, I don't know, extra attentive to it. I guess it's easy to say that in hindsight. You know what I mean,
then, bro? You roll it into war.
Shout the ice. This ice on TikTok. Follow Ice on TikTok.
Wow,
Breeze,
shout out to Ice, man.
Shout out to my nigga Ice. That's a fact. Shout out to my dog Ice. But Breeze, hear what I'm saying? You roll it into war half-hearted. You're not rolling 100% in. You got other agendas in your mind. Right now, we in Game 7 right now. I can't keep thinking about, I need to give a break because his calf and he might pop. No, We in the thick of it. They
Right.
just made a fucking run. I can't burn a timeout.
Though they called the timeout.
I can't keep on burning timeouts because your calf is sore, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't keep on babying you when we on war right now. We in game 7 of the finals.
That's that. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, you absolutely right. I wouldn't word it that way. All I would say is, yo, bruh, yo, we need you for like at least it's 48 minutes, bro. Yo, you could go. You good? And I'm pretty sure before the game, everything was thumbs up. Yo, I'm good. Yo,
Yeah,
don't worry
but it's
about it, bro.
about
Like, yo,
asset
we got it.
management at the end of the day because, you could have him for one more game and potentially win an NBA championship. But if you don't win an NBA championship and you lose him for a whole year, how does that affect the bottom line?
Right.
Like,
And
you really got to weigh what's more important.
Or Jay, we can mention this scenario. If had they won this and he still got hurt, and he would have lost them for the next year, and the injury would have been even worse.
What you mean? Why you say
So
that?
No, I think.
I mean, no. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking of the scenario. So like,
yeah.
Was it worth to get him?
Well, I think for most of these franchises,
in that scenario,
look, hold on, look. To keep it real, most of these franchises, will most of these franchises will trade one player for an NBA championship, because especially one that's never had a championship. So they will trade one player for a championship if they had to be that way.
That is
but
true.
At the same time, if it's not guaranteeing your chip and it's fucking up your chances for next year, you got to think about the health of the players.
But in the scenario
that long term
brought up, but in the scenario that Leaf brought up, he said even if Halliburton get hurt, they still win the chip. So like at that point, you're not trading the player because you're still gonna have him. He's just gonna be hurt in the next year. So there's a possibility you're not going back to back. So that or might make like the playoffs or something like that. But at the end of the day, like if you like, that was the sacrifice the player was willing to make, and if that was the sacrifice and he was willing, and that was the goal right there, and they achieve it at that point, like. Isn't that a worthy sacrifice right there? Like, yeah, I put my body on the line and it blew up, but the goal was attained. So, like, I don't
but maybe not easy. But I feel like even like with KD in that series against the Bucks, bro, KD needed rest, but he kept telling Steve Nash he was good, he good. I feel like as a coach, you gotta know, nah, you not good. I could see you not good. You breathing mad heavy. Go sit down for a minute. I'm gonna call you back. Like, and you gotta tell your players, I'm more concerned about your health. Like your calf is fucked up. We know your Achilles is almost about to pop, but we gonna juice you up to go out there and play anyway.
Right. But like, look, this is what I'm saying, right? You got X's and O's and you got shot creation. And you got the pick and roll, you got Shea coming off the pick and roll and he going downhill. If he split that pick and roll, that's not taught, that's skill. I mean, even if it is taught, that's skill. Because the basic point guard is just gonna come around that pick and roll. He ain't gonna try to split it and go downhill.
You talking about TJ?
Nah, Shea. So I'm saying that to say that's skill. He gets to the mid range or he gets to the basket. The logic to that. I seen an interview with Michael Jordan, and he said the reason why I don't implement the 3-ball in my game like that is because it take away from what I already do. You know, I play within side of the 3-point line because I could get to the rim, I could get to the midi. I got more shot selections, and you know what I'm saying. I see the same thing in Shea. I'm not saying Shea is Michael Jordan. I'm saying the common thread between great players is that mid-range game, bro, and knowing and having that logic to the game. So I seen some of that tonight. I ain't gonna lie, and that was I think he got so many.
I add on to that. I say we seen a lot of that in this series. I mean, like let's be for real, bro. I mean, Indiana, a lot of those players on that team during this series, they got to their money spots too. I mean, you saw Siakam get to his money spots. You saw TJ McConnell get to his money spots close to the basket. I think he made like 6 or 8 straight layups in a row when they decided to go man to man, and then in the next half they decided to trap him decided to run traps, and they decided to get the ball out of his hand to force him into turnovers. That's what I think that was the real difference in the game, because TJ was getting hot, but the problem was that's not how Indiana play. Indiana plays yo, everybody gonna get shots. Everybody gonna eat. Not one dude go off for like a whole bunch of possessions in a row. That is one of the reasons why I knew Indiana was gonna lose the game, because TJ was the only person scoring at one point, and everybody that puts everybody out of rhythm. This is the reason why I don't put blame on Ben Matherin, who's coming off the bench, even though he is a sixth pick. This is the reason why I don't put blame on.
I'm not. No, whoa, whoa, time out. I'm not putting blame on him. I'm saying I don't want to use my draft pick for a player that can't shot create in a time like that.
No, not.
Like,
well, the reality is not everybody. The reality is not everybody could shot create on that level,
bro. But I'm not saying that. That's not.
Especially when they're not in rhythm.
This is
right.
disgusting, bro.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Keegan Murray is another one that got drafted at 4th pick, not necessarily a shot creator. If we move up for a draft pick, if we move up from 8 to whatever we move up to, we got to get a shot creator, somebody that can really score the ball, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to need.
All about buckets. Yo,
and again, to argue my point before I get the rebuttals, per usual, is coaching. Now, I would say the OKC Thunder coach out-coached Rick Carlisle, and it was intentional for Shea to look for the shooters on the elbow and the corner, wherever. Look for them, and for him to be double-digit in assists was very intentional. So, yeah, I say that. Because it's not all about scoring. It's about he changed the game plan because they probably figured that Shea, it's the game 7, we're going to make sure he shoot the ball. And he did, but he looked for his guys. So, and I think he prioritized the latter before shooting the ball this game.
All right, Breezy. Matherin can shot create. He's just not a consistent scorer for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's back on the bench. They had him in the starting lineup. Last year he got hurt, so I think this year he's back and he being inconsistent, but he can shot create. He can do ISO ball and all that stuff. But like Leaf saying, that's not how
they showed it the other night.
That's not how they play. Yeah, that's not how they play. But he can give you ISO buckets, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't feed into what Breezy's saying, bro. Don't feed into what he's saying. We saw Ben Matherin take these guys down in what was it? What, game 4 or game 5? Like we saw him.
I think game 3.
We saw the game. We saw that game when he was just taking these niggas one-on-one. Pause. But that was. What is this man talking about right now? What is he
I think what he's talking about is consistency from Matherin. I would say
the consistency doesn't.
Leaf, that's one point. I would say TJ McConnell being the 6th man, I think kind of usurped Ben a bit because we all thought Matherin could be that 6th man, but now it's like he has to find and pick his shots, but I don't think that fits Matherin's style. Like you said, Leaf, they're more of a team style, pass out, find each other's shots, and Matherin wants the ball more in his hands, but with McConnell having the role of 6th man, it's like, does Matherin really fit this team to be consistent enough? And that's why I think his future this summer could definitely be in question because McConnell's kind of got the 6th spot and they kind of have a lot of shooters off the bench. So where does Matherin really fit on that team? I think to Breezy's point is he might not fit their bench right now because his role is not defined at that moment.
I think he fits just fine. It's just the role that he has was perfect. I think like what people got to understand is that outside the shot creation, he's an athlete too. He's somebody that could run up the court, get the hustle plays, and do a lot of other stuff outside of shot create. But he can shot create. The inconsistency is the reason why he's coming off the bench, and the reason why TJ McConnell is coming off the bench. You'll never start TJ McConnell as long as Tyrese Halliburton and you have the lineups of Tyrese Halliburton and Andrew Nembhard. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of it is that they had to do a lot of other things, being that they were short from having a go-to playmaker to get them easier shots. You know, they had to navigate.
Listen, I'm calling it how I see it, bro. Like, I could be wrong about Matherin. All I'm saying is that when we take our draft pick, we got to draft a shot creator. I know y'all talking about a facilitator. He can pass the ball and all of that. I need somebody that's going to score the ball if necessary because it makes the defense collapse, bro. It makes the defense react. The defense has to respect the mid-range and Shea. They have to, even if he's not having a good shooting night. The defense, when the coach is telling you, like, yo, don't let him get hot, so he can find his guys in the corners. They're gonna tell the defenders to cheat. to get close to Shea and leave those shooters at the 3-point line, make them shoot that ball. And they knocking that shit down. Shea giving them a fair chance. He giving them space. You talking about spacing? Shea giving them space.
This
I
is
mean,
what
but
LBL and Ron Harper arguing last night, man.
No.
Was that really Ron Harper?
Is it pass first? Is it a pass first point guard or a shoot first point guard? What do you want, man?
You want both. You want a guy who could do both. That's why I think Dylan Harper is so exciting. If he can figure out how to be a point guard and a scorer, how do you stop that? Like it's all about balance.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you.
You can't have both.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Because
what I said was, do you want to pass first or shoot first point guard? You can't pass and shoot first. He's gonna have a tendency to do one. You're gonna be better at one or the other.
Like Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is score first guard, but he's a 2-guard opposed to a point guard.
But listen, me personally, bro, what you want to find is somebody that's could switch it on the fly, like kind of like how SGA did tonight. Like a lot of the passes he was making, bro, that shit looked like some 2K bailout type on red type shit.
But
like
he was
SGA
like, I
never
seen
seen
shoot first guard. He's a scoring guard
obviously,
first. He's not a passing guard.
Yeah, he's not a passing guard.
You got to be able to do it, but he's a scoring guard.
On any given night, he can give you a double-digit assist game. Like this is like your playmaking. How is what the fuck? Easy. What are we doing?
I can't say that.
Y'all keep trying to say, yo, nah, we need both. We need both.
Believe, hear me out.
It's one or the other. And yes, you're going to get some of both, but it's one or the other.
Right.
But believe, hear me out, right? Hear me out. I can't say that, right? I can't say on any given night he can give me double-digit assists, right? Because let's just take this series, right? We saw so much variance from him in just decision-making that I can't give him that, bro. Like, there was one game he had 0 assists, right? That game, you could say, like, yo, we needed him to take the shots. But then when I watched the game, I'm like, yo, there's some games, like, there was some passes, some shots.
There was some passes where he missed the read. Yeah, I understand that, but
so I can't give him any giving.
He had more turnovers than assists.
He could have a double with assists. I can't give him that, bro.
Tell him again.
I can't give him that.
Tell him again, John.
He had more turnovers than assists in this series, Leaf, if you were watching closely.
Yeah, he did, but that doesn't take away from his ability to actually go after a 10 assist game on any given night. He has the ability to do that.
He did tonight with that, but before he wasn't doing as well because they were defending him really well. That's why Jalen Williams played so well this series, because if you shut down Shea, it's hard to shut down Williams. So yeah, I definitely did. We didn't see that the whole series though, Leaf, with Shea. I think
we didn't see that the whole series, but we did see that the whole season. And if you was paying attention to the whole season, and that's what we gonna remember about this year, because being that they had such a all-time great regular season, and then all the way up to the finals, they was having an all-time great playoff run until they ran into a team that basically pushed them to 7 games, and we seen what happened tonight. SGA was capable of having a double-digit assist game throughout the entire year on any given night. That's a fact.
Right, but he wasn't.
This was Indiana first game 7, right?
But to my knowledge,
and then,
to further Jay's
OKC had the experience in that category.
Well, I mean, if you want the Indiana team, Indiana had the same team last year, and they played in Game 7 in MSG. So I mean,
I want to rebuttal that point.
No, I think that's a fine. I think he's talking about Game 7 finals, just to be clear.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking about Game 7 in these playoffs. You know what I mean? But I wasn't thinking about last year.
Yeah, but I was saying the further point to Jay's point is, again, choosing. There's an instinct that guards got. Either score first or pass first. Like, there's an instinct, bro. It's like, that's why people like Jordan, because he not looking for the pass. He looking to score. You know what I mean? And
but it was nice what Jordan could give you double-digit assists, though.
Right, but you taking away from his point. He making the point. It's the instinct. You like, if you can't have an instinct to go right and left at the same time. Like, it's your instinct is one or the other.
Exactly. That's the point.
I'm not gonna lie. I hear that point. I'm not gonna, and I hear that point, right? But at the same time, I could say like the player that has like, if he's not as an efficient passer as he is a scorer, he would opt to score more because he doesn't trust his pass. So at that point, I would.
Or maybe he just don't trust the niggas he passing it to. That's what
Well,
Kobe said.
that's another point. But
That's what Kobe said. Why pass it to y'all niggas when I can shoot?
Well, Jay, that's another point too. But like, if you make the finals now I can't use that point because you got there with these niggas, so I can't use that point no more. So that would have to be something like in like a regular season game. But if you make it to like the playoffs and you like in a high round, you can't use that point because you relied on these motherfuckers to get here. So
Right.
You can't use it.
Right, easy.
That's a fact.
Right, easy. Again, the question was, what's best for the Brooklyn Nets? A pass first guard or a guard that looked to score first?
I can still rebuttal that though.
I mean,
because like, yo, nigga, what? We got here because of me, and we on the highest level of basketball at this point. Why would I pass it to y'all niggas?
All right, my nigga.
I mean,
so when they start to double you and trap
that's
you
not
and press
teammate.
you,
That's
I'm
not
not
teammate
pulling up to take
mentality,
the rock
man.
out your hands. I'm gonna let you
Nigga,
turn
but
it over, and I'm gonna
we
let
being
you
real.
make a decision.
Ball is an egotistical sport a lot of the time, and if niggas don't feel like we on the highest
Going that
stage
role.
right now, some dudes is taking that opportunity to be like, nah, I'm not putting it in nobody else's hand but mine. If we lose, it's on me. If we win, it's on me.
I mean, but Jay, with that
Leaf,
Jay, it's
Leaf,
not
hold
that
on,
many
Leaf,
players with that
Leaf.
mentality that's
Hold on,
going that
Leaf.
far though.
Hold on, Leaf. Let me add to that because KD part of the title and add to the conversation about roles. Draymond Green know damn well he was supposed to pass the ball to Kevin Durant. He know he was wrong.
He did,
and he started and picked that fight. He did that shit, bro. He the one who pushed KD not to be there, and he asked for it, ironically. Right?
But KD didn't have to be a sucker.
That nigga was already
No,
on his way out.
But KD didn't have to be a hoe about it, bro.
No,
like, come on.
No, hold on. Time out.
The biggest bop in the NBA.
No. I'm not
Facts.
saying that. Hold on. What I'm saying
The fuck
is,
you call me a bitch for, or because you ain't passed the rock to me, my nigga? What the fuck you going on with you,
exactly,
my nigga?
bro. Like exactly. That's you jealous.
No, he called him a bitch because of the reaction.
No. I didn't give you a reaction, my nigga.
Bro.
You was just acting crazy, my nigga. We got the inbound, right? You
No,
caught
bro.
the rock. I clapped for the ball, right? You heard the clap, my nigga. You heard the clap. You ain't want to pass the rock. You sped right up the court and then tried
Bro,
to
we really arguing this, bro.
He was
Hold on.
screaming on him
We know
after
what
that, bro.
happened,
Y'all
bro.
missing a point.
We
No,
know
you're
what
missing a
happened.
point.
It was the reaction to a reaction.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying I
He
didn't
lucky
give
he
you.
ain't get the Jordan Poole treatment.
But hear what I'm saying though, right?
That's a
Hold
fact.
on, real quick. Hear what I'm saying though. I didn't give you a reaction. You reacted on your own, my nigga. Then you started acting crazy, call me a bitch, and say we did this before you. We could keep on doing it after you, nigga. I ain't give you no reaction.
That was
for
all facts,
my
though.
nigga.
He hit him with all facts.
But
I don't give a fuck if it's facts or not. I don't need to get hit with all that, because I clapped for the rock because you want to speed up the court and turn over the
don't
rock.
be clapping at me, grown man.
Nigga,
Don't
we
be
done
clapping
did this
at me.
already, bro. We did this already. Don't be acting sensitive all because you think I'm out the door, my nigga. If you feel that type of way, talk to me one-on-one. We ain't gotta handle this on the court, my nigga. You going crazy over a clap, my nigga, and you turn over the rock, and we lose the game.
you being a hoe about it, bro. He
tried to scream
like
on
you
him,
didn't
bro.
get the ball. We move on to the next play, nigga. That's
He
what
was
you
trying to
do.
let him know this not your team, this Steph team, Duke. Get the fuck out of here, Duke. That's
This
what
ain't
it
your
was.
team, nigga.
He was trying to let him know this is Steph team, not your team, buddy. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
KD's like, I'm gonna create my own team.
And you see how that turned out.
Who passes
Yeah,
me
we see how that turned out?
Who passes me the rock when they need a bucket? Both y'all niggas, Steph and you, my nigga. You better sit the fuck down, my nigga.
Right.
You better hold
Listen,
it down and remember who
last time I checked.
Time out. Professionally, as a teammate, Draymond Green was supposed to make a pass, set a pick for Kevin Durant to get open for him to take that last shot. Stop the bullshit. Draymond Green didn't want Kevin Durant there because they would have made Draymond Green irrelevant and he would have got traded. And he would have had an illustrious NBA career.
I could agree with that.
Anywhere else besides the Golden State Warriors, and he was protecting that. Kevin Durant didn't know where the fuck that came from. He was like, "What?
But Kevin Durant still had power
But it
though,
still was
because
facts though. And
Kevin
that's what I
Durant
get
still
mad
had
at
leverage
people
in that
with. You can't be
situation.
mad at
bro.
nigga for speaking
That's
facts.
no, but that's the undertone and shit. And you did it in front of
Still got
everybody. You ain't do it in
power.
the locker room. He ain't doing it in the locker room like a man. You did that shit in front of everybody.
Nigga, I clapped for the ball, and all of a sudden we could win a championship without you. Do you not see the jump right there, my nigga? Or
Right.
are we dead ass?
Yeah.
Why are we
Don't even do
ignoring
that,
the fact
Easy.
that Kevin? Why are we ignoring the fact that Kevin Durant is a jump off before this situation even happened anyway?
Who cares? You
Why are
called
we
me over
ignoring
here, my
this?
nigga. You called me
No,
over here,
no,
right?
Easy.
Did
What
you
I'm
call me
saying
over
is,
here,
Call
yes or
you,
not?
nigga.
You didn't
Easy.
fly
I'm
me
saying
out to the
don't do that
Hamptons and say,
because we
yo,
don't
we
know
need
the
you over here?
conversations that they was having before that or after that. That's just one moment in
Exactly.
time that we seeing. But we don't know how these niggas is acting around each other. That might have been warranted at that time. Like this nigga might have been in the locker room talking like he the shit. Like
No, Jay, you
and it's
right.
like we could do this without you, nigga. We've been doing it before you, and we did it after you. So he proved that what he said wasn't a lie.
No, but Jay, hear what I'm saying, right? In the heat of the moment, right? We could have been dealing with all of that before, right? But in the heat of the moment, right? In the heat of the moment, I clapped for the Rock, and now I'm a bitch. And we did this before you, and we could keep on doing this after you. So
Because
don't take away from it. Don't take
Yo,
away
bro,
from the
he didn't
fact.
just clap though.
It don't
Yo,
take
if
away
you go
from the
back to the
fact that
footage
that
right
nigga
now,
keep
bro, he
ducking
didn't
fades,
just
bro.
clap. He clapped. He screamed on him. He told him, "Pass me the fucking ball, man. What the fuck?" Like he was on some shit like that. It's like, nigga, calm down, nigga.
I didn't know he did that. Now, hold on. I think Jay put an extra to it. We
Yo,
gotta
I
watch
know
this.
we
Bro,
not
go
acting
watch the
this
footage.
naive,
He's
my nigga.
screaming on him.
I know we not acting
They
this
gotta
naive.
watch this.
Listen,
I
look.
know for a fact we can't be acting this naive, my nigga. And that's the heat of the moment. That's when niggas' emotion at their highest. They not holding nothing back. They not
In
trying
a
to
regular
sugarcoat
season
and
game,
bullshit
though.
shit. Nigga,
In a
it
regular
doesn't matter.
season game, though, my
Hold
nigga.
on.
You yelling at a nigga. You yelling at a nigga that got.
Hold on.
Hold on. We trying to win the game, and it's between me or Steph to win this game. And you decide that you want to be the asshole and run down court with the ball.
Exactly.
And you go and get yelled at. What am I? If I don't say nothing, how do I look? If I don't tell you, pass me the ball, let's win this game, how do I look? Now you take the ball and run down there and you call me a bitch when you fucked it up for us. You know what I'm saying? Why am I the bitch now?
Can you bring up that play? Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I?
You look like a nigga that's here and fortunate that we rented wings in the first place. That's what you look like.
Know your role.
Sit your
role,
ass the fuck
Draymond.
down, nigga.
Yo, hold on,
The donkey Draymond need to know his role.
Hold on.
That's the thing. Draymond do know his
Draymond
role, and
know his role.
he plays his role.
If he knew his role, he wouldn't have ran down the court with that damn basketball. He would have passed it.
Hold on, y'all. Can we let's just look at the content and then speak after that, so that way we could have a better assessment of what's really.
Oh, you pulled it up?
Yeah, it's right there.
Play that shit in slow motion so they don't copyright you, bro.
Damn, I would have seen that shit.
Slow motion. Okay.
Let me turn the TV
And make sure you mute it, bro. Don't play the sound.
Yeah, mute it. Put it
volume bottom.
Because they dead copyrighted me a while back for some.
There you go.
So I put it on mute. I gotta change the speed to it too.
Yeah, put like 0.75.
Yeah. Just speed it up. Yeah, just put a 0.5.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what button to press. I ain't gonna lie.
It's the settings button right next to the closed caption. Yeah.
They're gonna tell you playback speed.
Playback speed. 0.75.
No.
Put it up to.
Oh shit! Joe Johnson dropped 29 versus Beasley.
No, you ain't gotta speed it up on the game. If you only gotta speed it up on commentary, for this you just got you gotta pause it or make it play slow. But you can't have it continuous playing for NBA. You can't have a continuous screen.
So you're saying like, okay, so I'll pause it.
All
right, so
you just gotta skip.
The clip enough is gonna be time enough. So like just
I put it on 125. That's good money, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just put the clip on and let it play.
Here we go.
No, 125 is gonna be faster.
All right, so hold on. All right, cool. So Kevin Durant got the ball.
Why you played it faster?
Yeah, just.
Oh, y'all want to play it so?
Yeah, I think you.
This not the clip right here, because the clip is. It's showing like the whole last 3 minutes.
It's showing the last minute. Yeah, it's showing the last minute.
Yeah.
This is like damn near the last play of the game. It was like.
It is.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
And
show you
that's
the whole shit. So like,
but
go like to halfway.
this shit changed everything, man. Jay, you already know. They said this trades happen. A lot of shit happened.
It was not based off this fucking move though, bro. He was out of there before this though.
Bro, they broke up a dynasty. Just with Draymond Green, we don't need him, man. Y'all act like y'all need him. Y'all
Look, and KD just missed the 3, so I'm passing it back to him, man.
Yo, you see, that's that stupid narrative, bro. Talking about Draymond broke up the. Bro, why can't it be the Kobe narrative, my nigga? Why gotta be the Draymond narrative? Why can't it be the Kobe narrative?
What's the Kobe narrative?
Well, not exactly Kobe, but similar to Kobe. Why can't it be, yo, I'm the nigga, I put my work in on the team. Damn man, I got, if anything, I got 2 finals MVP, but y'all still praising Steph as he's the nigga, bro, and I'm not getting my respect.
All Warriors fans do that.
Well, easy.
All Warriors fans do that. All Warriors fans do that. All Warriors fans do that.
No.
All Warriors fans do that.
Hold on, John. But here's my thing, right? Why can't be like, yo, I gotta leave out of here and get my respect because niggas not respecting the work I put in for these 2 championships.
You knew he knew that when he got there. He knew that when he got there. He knew that when he got there.
Can I answer easily?
Nobody told him to be a prostitute, nigga. He knew that when he got there.
Oh, yo, come on, Lee. So we don't want to go down that road, Lee. We don't go down that road.
Let John go.
Y'all forgot I be subbing dudes, man. Please let me go. And listen, all I'm trying to say is, again, and I'm being petty because I got nothing else to do. I think Draymond Green, seeing him come down, take that 3 like he's Steph. He missed. And Draymond Green's like, nigga, you ain't Steph. Fuck out of here. Now you want to ask for the ball again, nigga. Fuck out of here. You make us look bad. You the one.
I was just joking when I said that, but word though, I want to see the rest of it.
No. Listen. How, Jay, I need you to be petty with me on this, man. Hold it down.
I would like to be petty too.
Hold on.
Let him finish with the petty.
Hold on.
I want to see where he's going with it.
Yeah, we gotta get through.
Let me get to it. KD, he gets the rebound. Everybody, look at Draymond Green. Draymond Green, like, yo, that's my job. He looking at him like, that's my fucking job. You want to get the rebound? All right.
Bro.
Look. See, look right here. Look, I can't blow it up no more than that. Y'all got to see. See Draymond Green face? He looking at Kevin Durant, take his rebound away. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to do my job. Now I'm mad.
And how you know Draymond don't got 9 rebounds right now? He looking for his 10th rebound. He's like, yeah, I'm about to get my 10th.
That nigga always got a triple single, bro. Like, he ain't looking for no 10th rebound, nigga. He looking for his 6th rebound. That nigga.
I'm just going along with Breezy narrative right now.
Nah, I know, but we gonna have to tell the truth on this shit, bro. That nigga was looking for board number 6.
No, hold on. Listen, we don't know. We don't know how accurate this is, but we continue.
We can go to the stat sheet.
Right. Let's go to the stat sheet. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, pull it up while Breeze doing this.
Facts. Now, Draymond Green, for the fact that you can't argue, is looking at Kevin Durant like you took my rebound. Okay, so now Kevin Durant, he gets the ball, looks Draymond Green in the face, says, "So what? I'm the man of this team."
Oh my god!
Yeah, we sound like that, Breeze.
I'm about to be out of here, yo. I can't do this.
Don't leave.
Didn't even look at him to think about passing it to him. Didn't even look at him.
You about to watch the play, bro. We doing some type of
go back, Breeze. Go back. Watch how KD don't even look at Draymond. Like,
nah, run it. Let's get to where we got to go at, bro. Like, yo,
no way, yo. All right, what's going on right now, yo? Like, what is going on?
So it's like, if you ain't even look at me to pass me the ball, how you clapping at me for me to pass you the ball?
Yo, leave.
All right, hold up. Just to go back to that rebound shit, bro. That nigga Draymond already had 14 rebounds by the end of regulation, bro. He was being greedy. Fuck that nigga, bro. Go ahead.
Being greedy? Do his job. Okay.
Hold on.
Fuck
exactly.
Him. I don't care if he's doing his job.
Listen, no.
Hot breath ass.
No. Time out.
Fuck your job, nigga.
Hold on. No, time out. No. Never that. Time out. The rebounds to Draymond Green is like points to Kevin Durant. Can't say.
I thought we was being petty, man. Come on, bro.
No. Hold on, but the other way too.
If rebounds counted for 2 points, it'd be 28. Know what I mean?
Is that what's going on here? Is this a petty stream right here, my nigga? Because
no. Hold on.
Nah, this is a petty segment.
It's fucking Warriors, bro. It is petty.
Whoa.
Hold on, yeah. Let the concert go. We watching the concert.
You already know how I feel about these bum ass.
So hold on, look. Kevin Durant. What is Kevin Durant doing? Is he playing defense? Is Kevin Durant playing defense? It's a one-on-one. Kevin Durant not even there. Kevin Durant, he's starving to get the ball.
Give me my board, nigga.
Okay.
Wow.
Go back to that, my nigga. Don't act like you ain't see that, my nigga.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Hold up.
No.
Play that back.
Look, he snatched
Play that
that
back. Play that back, nigga.
Play that back, my nigga. Play that back, my nigga.
KD tried to get the
You
rebound.
saw what
My
happened.
nigga. Go back 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Go back 5 seconds, my
There was
nigga.
a
Go back
snap
to that
attack
shit.
right there.
He
It
said,
was
"Give me
a
that
snap.
shit."
Rewind the tape, nigga.
Wait, breeze. Wait, hold on. Pause it.
Here we go.
Pause it.
What is it?
Put the playback at like 0.25. Put it at 0.25.
All
Yeah.
right, hold on. Let me get there first.
No, you can do it from right
Draymond
here.
wasn't
You
playing
can
no
do it from
defense
right.
neither.
Yeah, no, I know I could do it there, but I want
All right. Right here.
Right now, look, he's taking it from him. That
give me that
No.
shit.
But look, KD's right in front of him, so he see him, right? So he got eye vision on him. He could at least see his man, right? All right, keep it rolling.
Yep, my board, fuck ass
Let me
nigga.
slow it down.
Okay, my board. You got
Let
the
me
board.
slow it down. What you say? Slow it down to what?
0.25.
175.
Go to 0.25, yo. Go to 0.25, cause it's gonna be quick.
All right.
0.25 all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Nah, that's 125, bro. That's 125, bro.
All the way to the top.
Oh my bad.
Damn,
Well, I know
bro.
Draymond boogie.
I like how that nigga
boogied on him. He boogied on him.
He was either looking for Clay or Steph.
I'm
Bruh.
asking you for the ball. I'm right in front of you, boy.
Bro, I don't
Wait,
want
hold
you to have the ball. I just got it, so you won't get it.
my nigga. You getting emotional now, my nigga. What's going
No,
on, my
you
nigga?
just
Hold on,
missed
wait.
it.
Easy.
just took a bad
Hold
shot.
on. Wait.
You just took a bad shot.
Wait a sec. Exactly.
Breeze,
Wait. Nah.
Breeze,
He tried to get. He tried to get a 2 for 1.
No, time out.
KD tried to get a 2 for 1. Hold on.
No. Time out. I don't know how bad Draymond Green, because the narrative that he was the bad one in this. Now, to say that, let's say what it really is, that we have to.
Where the fuck is Steph at on this court?
Hold on. He's not in the game. Steph wasn't there. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Now, listen, what I'm saying to you is this: the point I don't want y'all to miss is that it's tied up. It's tied up. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a 3-pointer. So Draymond Green, in my opinion, he's mad that Kevin Durant even took a 3-pointer. You didn't even ask for no pick or nothing. You just at least Steph Curry, he asked for a pick. He run around. You know what I mean? Like he really worked for the 3-point shot. Kevin Durant just he walks up and take a you know what I'm saying?
And Breeze,
contested 3-pointer. You know
and
what I mean?
Breeze,
So
and
Draymond
Breeze.
Green was
I
probably
know why
mad.
he took that 3 because it was a 2 for 1 situation. That's why.
No, but to Breeze's point,
Right,
right?
he
Real
ain't
quick.
set no picks or nothing. He ain't called for a pick or nothing.
No, real quick to your point, Breeze, right? One of the issues that they had, how KD was playing on the team, he was kind of strafing away from how the system was made. And he kind of talked about it sometimes in interviews and conferences, like, okay, I could see how this system is elite, but that it has a ceiling on that cap. And while he was in the system, in time, they started relying on him. But Draymond, he wanted to get back to the system, right? That shit, that was a clash right there. So when KD taking those ill-advised shots, no movement, no ball passing, he just coming to the top of the key, flinging it up. That was a problem.
That's a problem.
That'd be a problem in today's style of errors. We're talking about what teams are doing more now. It's team style, not ISO. And KD's problem is that's hurt him the last few years on teams is he likes ISO ball, but you're not going to win like that. Look at the Suns. They had 3 ISO guys. They couldn't even make the play-in. Like Kevin Durant's problem is he can't adapt his style. He has to do it for the Rockets now. He has to.
I'm acting for it. I'm clapping.
Man, the game is on the line.
Yo, where you on?
The game is on the line. Kevin Durant gets paid to take those shots. Nobody pays fucking Donkey Draymond.
No, first of all, Kevin Durant is not even sprinting up the court.
Nobody pays Donkey Draymond Green to take
He's
those
not
shots.
even in the play right now. Bro, like if he'd have been sprinting up the court,
he wasn't even up the court.
Ball back.
Bro, Draymond, bro, protocol.
Let me cook. Let me cook because look.
Go ahead, Jay.
He's not even in the play. He's just clapping. Instead of crying, maybe you should have been running up the court so I could pass the ball to you on the break. But you in the back clapping your hands like a goddamn idiot. What I'm passing it to you for? It's 4 seconds on the clock.
Nigga!
It's 4 seconds on the clock.
Oh my God.
Stretch on.
Nah.
Wild.
I wouldn't pass the ball to your weak ass neither, nigga.
Nah, like,
Yo, go back and look at the play, bro. We watching it in slow motion.
Tell this nigga that hold to a 3-point shot.
Hold on, I got
No, go. All right, so go back to the
Ain't no
play, bro. Bro, we just seen it. Draymond grabs the rebound. KD and him trying to get the rebound at the same time. Draymond grabs it. This dude starts clapping. He's walking. Everybody else is running up the court. By the time Draymond got the half court, KD wasn't even in the shot no more.
Hold on.
It's 4 seconds.
You turned the rock over a half court, bro. You turned the rock over a half court, bro. What am I doing now? I gotta take that.
My nigga,
he didn't turn the ball. Time out. Let me say this. He didn't turn the ball over at half court. That's a goddamn lie.
We just watched it.
Right.
No.
Listen.
This is
hold on. Listen. And to add insult to injury.
Pull that shit back up, bro. They acting like they ain't see it.
No, hold on. To add insult to injury because they playing with my handle like they ain't just see the content. After KD finished clapping, he quit. Like you still supposed to run down the court, bro. Like even if unless you're gonna hit a 3-pointer from this side of the court, like nigga, I need you to run down the other side of the court. Like what is you doing? So that's I agree with you.
To be fair, he popped the 3.
No. Time out. Teammate to teammate, bro. You supposed to let Draymond Green push the ball past half court and find you know what I'm saying, on a wing or something. But you gotta run with him. You didn't even run with him. So I don't know why y'all defending KD right now when he
Hold on, Brady.
Really though.
They defending him because you don't got it on the screen. You gotta pull it back up. They gotta see it because they ain't see it just now.
Because I'm about to kill you. I'm going
that bony ass nigga ain't hustle up the court, man. Fuck all of that.
Time out. I got a few questions, right? Were you seeing Draymond turn the ball over right before the 3-point line? Where was everybody at? Everyone's behind Everyone's behind Draymond. And
yo, we got you, Ice. Yeah, listen, he said everybody behind Draymond. Bro,
that's not true.
Draymond dribbled right into a quadruple team, my nigga.
Bro,
are we serious, bro?
Yo, bro, something happened with the content, bro.
Two things could be true. So no, nothing happened to the content. I just wanted to. It's funny how they go away from the content so soon, right?
Because you went away from the content. I need this to be on the screen while they talking about it because they are lying.
I think we can all just agree. Kevin
they are lying. The shit was just on the screen.
You got to put that footage. You got to put that footage back up, bro. You got to put that footage back up, bro. Because I don't think people saw what I saw.
Like, especially when you watching it in 25% speed, you can see KD started clapping and stopped running. Like everybody else is running in the other direction. It's 4 seconds.
Protocol, bro. You doing some wild boy shit. What you doing right now, bro? You are doing wild boy shit. Everybody's gonna stop, my nigga. Are you good?
Yo, you can't cry though, bro. You can't cry. You got to play the game.
It's not even about crying. Everybody else looked at you like you was crazy, my nigga. What are you doing, bro?
No, they didn't. Everybody else is playing the game.
Exactly. Nobody else on the team pulled the muscle. Not Clay, not none of them niggas.
Hold on. Can you let me run point guard real quick? Listen, the shot clock is off. It's like it's less than 10 seconds left. Draymond Green did the right thing, grabbing that rebound, sprinting down court. As a teammate, not who's the best player, not who's going to take the last shot. Teammate to teammate, less than 5 seconds on the clock. I don't need you to clap. The time you clapping, you could have been running. I need you to be running down the side by side with me so I can find you, teammate to teammate.
Facts.
So,
And on top of that, we just watched the play before that. You just grabbed the rebound and went down and shot a contested 3 and missed. So you about to do the same exact shit again. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to grab the rebound, go down the court, shoot another contested 3.
Hold on. Ice. You got. I want just hold this, Ice. They didn't even need
that version of KD. Ain't no bad shots for prime KD.
They didn't even need a 3-pointer in the first place. But go ahead, Ice.
All right, one, right? If Steph would have did that, who would he gave the ball back to with them little seconds left on the clock? He'd have gave the ball to Steph right there. There's no second guessing. There's no second. I'm gonna run down here and give you the ball after we get past half court. Nah, you need Steph needs the time to get down there and get to where he wants to get to on the floor, not where you want me to get to on the floor, where I need to get to on the floor. And it's no different.
Steph would have ran to that shit though.
It's no different with KD. When he went down and shot that shot, he got that shot where he felt comfortable getting that shot at. Now, when you hold on. When you get the rebound, you're gonna give it to that guy that's gonna take the last shot. I don't need you to give me the ball so I can take the last shot with the time running down, put pressure. I need to get to where I need to get to the way I see the game, not the way you see the game, the way I see it. So, Kate, like you said, Katie get paid money to take them type of shots. If you miss it, you're going to give it right back to him. Draymond did too much, went down in the traffic, got the ball stolen, and he lost the game off some bullshit.
But you know what?
Hold up.
Hold on.
Let Joey go.
No, wait. If he wouldn't have passed it to Steph, if he would have did that to Steph, these same niggas in here fucking taking up for this donkey would have been talking about, man, he should have passed Steph the ball. What is Draymond doing?
Damn.
Hold on.
See. Nah,
I can't believe y'all
hold on, wait. Joey, hold up, Joey. Let me say this. Joey and Ice.
I got to run point, bro. Because that's unfair. I think that's dishonor. Because we watched the play. We did it in slow motion for you guys. And I'm just talking basketball. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Kevin Durant as a man, as a person. He's the real MVP.
Man, play
that. Listen. Hold on. Let me
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Listen.
Say it again.
Steph would have ran to a spot and he would have got the ball.
Exactly.
Green is not the type of nigga who take the last shot. I don't care what
you say. He didn't take no shot.
I don't care.
That's the last shot right there.
That was the last shot. That was the last shot.
5 seconds on the
Getting
clock
the ball
and
stolen.
the ball and you're not putting the time out. You put the ball in your best player's hands, my nigga.
Yo,
it's
this
not that
nigga
hard.
Breeze just want to build suspense, man. Play that
I don't know.
shit.
He might have done.
He might have
done. That nigga might have done Steph was still on the court.
Hold on. This is simple basketball, my nigga.
Listen, I'm having fun with this, bro, because it was so long ago. Fuck Kevin Durant and fuck Draymond, bro. Or both of them, nigga. That's how I feel about
Jim
it,
Jones getting it.
Fuck these niggas, bro.
Yo, bro, watch Kevin Durant, bro.
I didn't want Kevin Durant in the first place.
Guys, Breezy got you.
Time out.
That's a damn lie.
Guys, Breezy wants to talk.
Guys. Please, let me run point guard. Listen, all I'm saying is this. I'm a Nets fan. I have no dog in the fight.
So is KD. KD is a Nets fan too. He said it today at Fanatics, man. He said Nets fan for life.
And they should have
see what I'm saying?
Listen.
Listen.
Because he said he a net for life, we supposed to vibe with him.
Hold on.
Fuck that nigga.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas are drop the whip.
Oh my god.
They try to force a point, nigga. That
bro, I'm not. No. All right. So this is
Steph Curry. Niggas wouldn't be up here talking like this, but because
we wouldn't watch the play, bro. Watch the play.
Let Breezy go.
Guys, let Breezy finish his point, guys.
Listen. What I'm saying is, outside of the narratives that can leave a stain on my jacket, which I shy away from. I just want to play the content to say what I can't say. Right? Who am I? I'm just big fan of Breezy. So now this is 21 seconds left. We just seen KD grab the rebound, pull up on a contested jumper. So Ice talking about he comfortable with a miss. Nope. So hold on now. It's defense time. Now KD not even playing no defense for real.
He just watch. He's standing there ball watching.
Draymond's pointing at something.
Like, So like he's not even in the play right there. Look at Draymond Green. He's not even talking to Draymond. No communication there. There's a disconnect there, as we look deeper into the situation.
Nigga, you got told you on an island, my nigga. There ain't nothing more, bro. Come on, son. Y'all being weird, petty, bro.
No, watch the content, man.
Right. Now look, it's a tie game. Draymond Green, he react to it. He see that's a defensive, you know what I mean? Good attempt.
Good contest. Good contest.
Yeah, good contest, yeah.
Nobody
Draymond
coming
Green
for the
runs
rebound,
it.
so he
No,
run
no,
for it.
For it.
Right. No,
Wow.
look at how much time is on the clock. That's what I want y'all to pay
So
attention.
5 seconds, 5.5 seconds on the clock, right? So that's the last
Right.
shot right there. The shot clock is turned off, right? We can agree on
And
that,
it's
right?
tied. And it's tied.
And it's tie game, right? Tie game. So you got time. You could end the game right now, right?
With a
Tie
two-pointer.
game, 5 seconds left, right? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
With a
okay.
two-pointer. With a two-pointer.
With a two-pointer. With a
We just missed the
two-pointer,
three-pointer.
with a
We just missed
foul.
the three-pointer.
Yeah, just missed the 3-pointer where you got the rebound. Look, just missed the 3-pointer where you got the rebound, went out there, shot a contested 3, didn't even go after the rebound, come back, you trying to get the rebound, do the same thing again, but I get a rebound, and then this happens.
Right.
And I don't give a shit if KD missed it. I'm still want him to shoot it again.
Look
My
at
thing
KD.
is- hold on, let me.
Why is he
so-
just jogging? Why is Durant just jogging, man? Like what?
Look, he's clapping.
No, hold up.
He's clapping.
Ball when you go.
He's clapping. But why you
He's
clapping?
skipping.
Look, this is what I'm saying. You clapping from behind
Action
me.
for the
Bro,
ball,
bro,
70 feet away from the basket.
Look,
There's 4
bro,
seconds
bro,
left.
bro, bro, bro.
Hold
You
on, bro.
behind me.
Oh my God.
Why is he?
There's 4
Why is
seconds
he
left. You calling for the ball,
Yo,
and
bro,
you still
look.
in the same
I
spot
hate
where
y'all,
you
bro.
rebound
Right.
the shit at.
It's 4.1 seconds, and you behind me clapping for the
Still in the
ball.
paint, nigga.
Fourth game. Fuck that. I hate y'all, bro.
You
No,
still in the
easy,
paint, nigga.
easy.
You
Kevin
lost
Durant
in
is
the
running
paint,
with
nigga.
Draymond.
I'm trolling now. I'm straight trolling now.
Tell me why.
Hold on.
One question for y'all: Who's the ball supposed to go to at the end of the game?
It should be the Durant, but Durant's not even running though.
He's not in position to get the ball, bro.
Hold on. Don't say it should be, because don't say it should be. Who does the ball go to win at the end of the game? To win this game, who does the ball go to?
I mean, I see a lot of niggas on the court.
Oh,
That's
Who is taking the shot at the end of the game, bro? Don't do
Why
that.
do we give a fuck, bro?
I'm
Fuck
asking the
them
question.
niggas.
Answer the question, yo.
I
Answer
said
the question.
Durant. I said Durant.
I'm
He's
the
a
player
scorer.
on this team. The
I'm
best
the
Klay
player on this
Thompson,
team.
nigga. I said
Can
it.
I say something?
Klay Thompson. Is
I'm
Klay
the
in
host
this
of the
game?
show.
Yeah, Clay
Klay
right
right
there.
there.
He's not
It
even
is-
moving either.
It's not
Yo,
Clay.
He's in front of Draymond.
Don't do
Klay
that.
Going to
is
set a
in front of
pick or something.
Draymond, nigga.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Hold on, yeah.
It's not even Clay, bro. Come on, like, let's be serious. Draymond shouldn't even have the ball in his hands at this point. 4 seconds left on the clock. He shouldn't have the ball in his hands, bro.
Yes, he should. Yes, he should.
Draymond is a facilitator.
I want to
No,
know
he
how
might
do we
be.
get to
And
this
with 4
point, bro?
hold on.
Why don't we just call Kevin Durant what he is?
Come on,
That's a
man.
nigga that just be ducking
Hold on, don't do that.
Let it keep playing a little while longer and watch how
Right,
far
one
Durant
mind.
behind the play.
Y'all killing me right now. Draymond is a facilitator with 4 seconds left on the clock. Who's he facilitating to?
Somebody should be getting in position to take a shot.
Hey, Jay, do you know the dude that he should be facilitating to is clapping his hands right now? Do you know he's clapping his hands right now?
Yeah, but that guy should be in front of him.
It don't matter
That
where
guy
he
should be in front of him.
He's calling for the ball. What are you doing? At this point, you got the ball in your hand. What are you doing?
Let me just say this. This is the thing.
Go ahead, Joey.
Draymond shouldn't have even never. Draymond knew KD was about to grab that fucking rebound. He shouldn't have never even fucking grabbed it. And if he was supposed to grab it, he knew KD was right there. He should have gave the ball right to KD. But no, he wanted to run up the court and play fucking hero when he know his bum ass ain't built to take the last shot. He did that shit on
Well, Katie should be running with him, though, Joey. Katie should be running with him instead of clapping his hands.
Let the play finish a little bit.
Right, hold on.
Snatch that rebound from KD because he wanted. He did not want Kevin Durant to take that last shot.
Thanks, Joey. I'm with you, Joey. Yeah.
Hold on. Listen, what I'm saying is 2 things can be true, right? What I'm trying to explain is Draymond Green is right for pushing the ball because it's too late for about who's who. It's about the name of the game, and basketball is bigger than the name. Remember that. The game is always bigger than the name. Remember that.
No, it ain't.
Listen. It's 4 seconds left. Listen, it's 4 seconds left. You just took a contested 3-point shot. That's not high basketball IQ. High basketball IQ is with 4.1 seconds. This says easy mathematics.
All right.
Go straight up the court. Hold on, because we're gonna watch the play to prove my point or not prove my point. But we're gonna watch the play. Hold on. Look, 4.1 seconds. Look now. At Kevin Durant's pace of getting to half court, with him clapping and complaining before it is actually 0-0, he's going to be at half court. Now we're going to look and see how long Kevin Durant is even in the frame and see where the time is to see if he can realistically have the audacity to be clapping, or should he be running? Or should he be running and be with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right there?
Bro,
that is SGA right there.
Yo, bro, Breeze, and that was my point. How is he going to shoot a 2-pointer?
That's rookie SGA right
because I said he shot a contested 3 the first time. How is he going to shoot a 2-pointer if he's in the paint with 3 seconds left on the other side? He can't even get to a 2-pointer on the other side.
Nigga that just won Finals MVP. A nigga that just won Finals MVP 10 minutes ago is on the court.
Real quick. Hold on. Let me just go real quick, and we could play it real quick, right? He running on the right side of the court right now. There are 4 white jerseys on the right side of the court right now. So right now, the defense is shifting over to you right now to stop what you're doing because they know the time shot clock. They know time in possession right now, so they're shifting over to you. So
that's why KD should be racing on the other wing.
No. Just keep that in mind. Let's keep it playing. Let's just keep that in mind. Keep it playing.
Steph would have ran to that left.
Okay, now hold on. Draymond
so you at half court now. You broke half court now.
Supposed to be racing to the other wing instead of clapping, and that's my point. And y'all telling me I'm crazy.
Wait, look at it. Wait, look at it. You broke half court, right?
Where's his help?
No, please, wait, real quick, right? You broke half court, right? Once you broke half court, you have the hash mark, right? 4 white jerseys is right in front of you, right? So look at it, right? Now it's stupid to try to bust right through that. Pause,
pass
right?
it to Kevin Durant is back.
No, that's a backcourt right there, and the nigga right behind you is not even past half court. So that's a backcourt right there. The only viable shot right there is I think Kevon Looney right there. He's not a 3-point shooter, so you got no pass right there. So you just drove the ball into danger in the last possession, my nigga. That's what you just did.
But Durant should be running though with him. Easy, like Durant is stopping the backcourt, man.
He should have been.
I mean, how we know that play wasn't for Iggy, who was wide open in the corner?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Because Easy said it right. The way that he explained it,
but how do we know though?
The ball back there. He would have gave Steph the ball at the when he got the rebound. He would have gave it to Steph, bro, and let Steph do what he do best.
Hold on. That's the thing. Y'all keep saying
Steph wouldn't have been there. Steph would have ran.
He wasn't running. The reason he wasn't
Steph would have ran to the other side. Steph would have ran to that left wing and shot that bitch and made it, and that would have been
because see, this is how y'all be making up impossible scenarios. You telling me in this position right here, Steph would have been running for the rebound and try to contest with Draymond for the rebound. He'd have been running in the opposite direction to catch the pass.
No, he would have got the ball right there and pushed it himself. Because look what look what Easy just explained. Where did Draymond take the ball at? He has everybody's behind Draymond except for those 2 right there. And by the time whoever that's in the middle, the ball getting stolen right now, it's already too late. It's already too late, bro.
How is everybody behind Draymond? 2 people.
I think we're also analyzing.
Bro, please, can I go? Please, hold on real quick, bro.
Who the hell is that? Kevon Looney or somebody? Number 5. He got a line drive to the rim.
No, but
oh my God, go ahead, Easy.
We've been on this topic for 25 minutes, bro.
No, we've been on it for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, but hear what I'm saying, right? You drove the ball into danger, right? You drove so fast, right? You didn't take your time. 5 seconds is not a lot of time, but you have time to make it past the court, right? You didn't pass the ball to KD, cool, whatever. But you drove the ball up the court now, right? You on the right side, right a little bit past half court, right? Your offensive threats did not pass half court. So you drove right past the people that could make the shot, that you could rely on to hit the shot. The other guy that you could make the pass to, he's in front of two defenders right now. So that's a difficult pass to make. That's why he didn't make it. That's why you try to drive right through, because you couldn't make the pass to Iggy because he was covered right there, bro. You drove the ball into danger. It's okay if you make a mistake, bro, but we just highlighting the mistake. Bro, you could have just gave the ball to KD and walked up the court, bro.
Can I listen?
Yo, can we get to the trade, bro, please?
You made the defense.
Yo, can we get to the trade, bro? Like, we ain't even get to the the part that we got on KD and 4 in the first place. How did we get here?
Hold on, wait. This is a good segue.
Real quickly, I'm gonna leave it alone, right? Real quick, I'm gonna leave it alone, right? But all I'm saying is, when you took the rock and you drove the ball to the right side. The defensive shifted to the right side. You didn't spread the court. If you gave the ball to KD and if you just drove the field and spread the court, the defense would have been more spread out. You would have had a better shot. Now you could debate. All right, I don't want to.
That's KD fault. If KD would have been running, the defense would have been more spread out.
How was he supposed? First of all, Draymond shouldn't have never grabbed the ball and ran down the court. He should have gave it directly to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was in shock because
listen, it would have been hard for either one
bro, that shot is crazy. Bro. You can't be in shock during the game.
Let Joey finish his take. Go ahead, Joey.
Damn. I said the reason why KD wasn't fucking running down the court is because first of all, he's surprised. He's like, damn, why is Draymond trying to steal a fucking rebound from me? Third of all, he's like, okay, Draymond's going to give me the ball. No, he's like, what the fuck is going on? Draymond's running straight down the court. When the game is on the line, you put the fucking ball in the best player's hands. Draymond should have never ran down the court with that fucking ball. He was being petty in spite of Kevin Durant. And he made himself look like an ass.
But can we say they both been petty though?
Well, Draymond got
we get to the trade, bro. Like, we wasted like 20-something minutes on this shit.
No, we didn't. Hold on, let me say this. My whole point of saying what I said was about Draymond Green was it didn't match the energy of what happened. You know what I mean? Draymond Green was right for pushing the pace. I stand on that.
Draymond Green has played more championship basketball than Kevin Durant.
Hold on, let me finish.
Stop it.
Hold on. Let me finish. And also,
he better thank Curry for that.
Can I finish? Can I please finish? And he was wrong for what he said to Kevin Durant because he ain't deserve all of that for that. I mean, they playing versus the Clippers. You know what I mean? Like, just some regular shit that they do. You know what I mean? Draymond Green had that shit. He been wanting to say that. He was waiting for the perfect time.
So can I ask you a question, Breezy? What if that was Steph Curry? Draymond did that too. Would you still be up there saying the same bullshit? He would have
never. Hold on. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry do not have the same cachet.
I'm about to get off the stream. Good night, man.
Yo, for real.
All right, Joey. Appreciate you being on, Joey. Holla at you tomorrow.
That's wild.
Hold on. Listen, I think it's hilarious that y'all think that Kevin Durant means the same thing to the Golden State Warriors at that time. When this same play at that same time, that Draymond Green looked at Kevin Durant the way he looked at Steph Curry. Not a chance.
Because he's giving the ball up to Steph right there. There's no second guessing. With 5 seconds.
I don't think Steph would be there.
You giving Steph the ball right away,
Steph would have ran up the court to a spot.
For what? He can shoot that from half court, bro. For what?
I mean, but Steph would have got. But here's the thing. They got so much chemistry together, bro. Like Steph would have knew. Like Draymond would have knew what Steph was if he was running. These are facts. We seen them niggas in transition plenty of times.
Real quick. Hold on. Wait. Did he know where Clay was on that play?
Clay is on the right side.
Did he know Clay was behind him?
It looked like Clay went to set a pick or something. I don't know because Clay was running horizontal. He wasn't running.
I don't think he fuck with Clay like that anyway. But go ahead.
Listen. Ice. What I'm saying is Clay was running the interference. He wasn't necessarily setting a pick. He was trying to see if Draymond was going to pass him the ball or whatnot. And for y'all don't know, Kevin Durant got back in and played with 1.2 seconds, which on the shot clock. Now, this is a tough shot. we spoke about the trade before you got here. Hold it down. And but the Draymond Green, I ain't gonna lie, should have passed it to Iguodala, in my opinion. You know
That's why I thought he was gonna get the ball.
Who that right there in the
Draymond
middle?
shouldn't have been ringing the ball
that
up
right
in
there
the
in the
first
middle?
place.
This is Iguodala.
Number 5 right there.
Number 5, that's Looney. That's Looney. That's Looney. That's Looney.
He should have passed to Looney.
Draymond should have
No,
Looney
Looney
up
was
in the
gonna
first
cut to the
place.
basket.
Wait, he should have passed
was
it
gonna
to
draw the
Looney.
help. Iggy was gonna be wide open in the corner. That was the play.
Hold on. Alum, that's you, Alum.
Yeah, let him go.
Say it again, Alum.
I don't know if Steph is on the. Steph's probably not on the court, but
He's not.
as soon
he injured.
First of all, if y'all looked at the play, nigga, KD got the rebound, but Draymond snatched it out of his hands. So if I see KD going for the rebound, if I'm Draymond, we got 4 seconds left. All right, bro, bring it up the court. Go do what you do. Bring it up the court. Do what you do. I'm not go. As soon as I get the rebound, nigga, we got 4 seconds left. That's more than enough time for me to give it to you, and you go and do what you do instead of running in the 4 white jerseys. Which, by the way,
KD would have ran into them same 4 white jerseys.
No, what I'm saying is Draymond ran into the 4 white jerseys. 4
seconds left. Everybody's swarming the ball.
But listen.
Where was KD gonna go?
Hold
up.
Who was the one disrupting the play? Shea, right? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was in the play. Very good known defender. If I'm seeing those defenders, KD, in my opinion, they could have ran a quick pick and roll. Yo, bring the ball up. KD bring the ball up. Draymond want to run a quick pick and roll. KD try to get a shot off. And then the worst thing you can do, you go to overtime.
So hold on.
Hold
on. On the flip side, is it fair to say that Shea was part of the reason why the KD left Golden State Warriors because of the steal?
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
Hold up. Breezy, what type of Matlock shit was that, bro?
I gotta get the Unsolved Mysteries music.
Yo, yes, we need that.
We clip farming.
Breezy, what type of Matlock shit was that, bro, that you just did?
Do you see the ball pressure?
We just tried to play Matlock just now, bro, and try to piece something together that wasn't there.
Shea was the reason.
This nigga try to blow off some crazy all-season.
Hold on, where was Shea?
You see what's going on?
Yeah, this is a lot simpler than this.
The bottom line is Kevin Durant
find the clip for him. Let him get his clip off. Go ahead.
Hold on. I want to see what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander did this play. What did he do?
That's what I'm talking about right here, nigga. KD was going for them shit.
Look at Shea. He see Draymond, he running. So look, is Shea playing defense? No, not really.
This whole time I'm asking for the rock. This whole time I've been asking for the rock.
Durant should just be running with him, man. I don't know what
Durant should be up there, though.
Exactly.
But look,
he should be crying. He's crying instead of running. Everybody else is running.
Listen.
Facts. But I think we all agree that Durant didn't do his part in this play.
I can't believe Joey was up here saying he was so shocked and surprised that he didn't get the ball. He couldn't run.
He just don't like the fact that Draymond punches people.
He didn't get the ball. I couldn't believe Joey just did that, man. And that's my man.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta pass the ball to Easy. All I want to say is that all I want to say is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the reason why Draymond Green fumbled the ball. I'm just
the nigga that won Finals MVP 10 minutes ago, bro, is the reason why Draymond fumbled the ball.
Yeah, y'all say I'm not piecing it together. I'm saying no, bro. Like,
who put your most outrageous picks in the comments? We will try to promote it.
Is this not Shea doing that? Look at Shea hand. Look at the ball. Look at Shea hand. The ref didn't.
Yo, JDJ, thank you for speaking facts. Because nobody on that Warriors bench was like, yo, Draymond, take us home. That's a fact. Niggas was not saying that on the bench. That's a fact.
Yo, Draymond.
Nobody was saying that.
No, to keep it real. Yo, look. See, y'all making it funny. Y'all making it funny because that is funny. That is funny. Y'all making it funny. But look. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying Draymond should take that shot with them defenders around right there. I'm saying that he's getting the ball. He's getting the ball and he's pushing the pace. KD just like everybody else is, should be running up the court so then they can get the shot. Because at the
I
end
don't
of the day,
disagree,
oh
Jay.
wait, let me
KD should
finish.
have been up there.
Because it's 4 seconds or 3 seconds on the clock. I'm running. Everybody is swarming the ball. So if I could pass the ball to you, you wide open because everybody's swarming the ball.
But
KD should have been up there. I'm not disagreeing with that.
But
Hey, yo, we
KD
going over
definitely should have
time
been up
limit because this shit is hilarious. I just want
but
to end this shit.
but Jay,
I'm having enough. I'm trolling my ass off, bro. Like, yo, I done took like 2-3 drinks, bro. Like, listen, fuck Kevin Durant, bro. Like, just in motion, bro. Like, and put it all in pieces. Fuck the Warriors. Fuck Draymond, bro. Fuck Kevin Durant too, bro. Like, he going to another 50.
Yeah,
He
Leak,
going
what was
to.
your thoughts on the KD trade, Leak? Your thoughts on the KD trade quick.
My thoughts on the KD trade, bro, is that Kevin Durant gets his way again.
No. Y'all gotta let me run point, man. I've been trying to go to Easy. He asked for the ball, and he said like 5 words, and then it was over with.
Yo, this
You know
nigga
what I'm
just
saying?
sound like the dude from Breaking Bad when Heisenberg. It's like he always wins. He always wins.
I ain't watched that show in a minute, bro. Like, shout out to Jay, bro, because I need to watch that show again, bro. I ain't watched that show in a minute,
So
bro.
hold on.
Niggas like he can't keep getting away with this.
Hold on. I wanna
Nigga, 37 years old, still getting his way. Fuck out of here.
Hold on. I wanna hear Easy take on you know what I mean, and play, and then just segue into the Kevin Durant shit. And yeah, I'll be clipping it. I'll do a part 2. I'll do it like another hour and shit. I probably won't do 2 hours, but I'll do another hour.
You ain't coming back in no goddamn hour.
No, I ain't coming back in an hour. I said I'll do another hour, but I wouldn't do 2 hours.
All right.
But yeah, I was waiting for Easy. I wanted Easy to.
Easy gonna say the same shit he been saying. Go ahead.
No, I want to let him. Right, let him get his shit. Bro,
what's the
don't
question?
do that. Don't do that. Lee.
What's the question?
I'm just the question is just your take on this, and then the whole Kevin Durant trade, because we ain't hear from you.
Oh, this video, I already told you what's going on. We could roll past it for the Kevin Durant trade. I mean, real quick, right? Real quick. Let me ask this question, right? I know I ain't answered the question, but let me ask this question.
Wow.
If you Miami, is Jaime Hawkins Jr., Nikola Jovic, Haywood Highsmith, and the pick you have in this draft, is that too much for Kevin Durant?
Yeah,
They would have been on the
ain't enough for Kevin Durant.
Easy. They dodged a bullet. If Miami made that deal, they would have been screwed, man. They would have been screwed. They got lucky, man. They didn't make that deal.
Nah, Pat Riley's on crack, bro. You telling me Haywood Highsmith is untouchable? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, they could have at least gave something up. I don't think
it would have made a difference. It would have made a difference.
I don't think that would have made a difference for Miami anyway, bro. Because now you pairing Kevin Durant up with basically niggas that's really role players anyway, bro. Like, I mean, not that Houston ain't doing the same shit, but at least Houston got a formula. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas just won 50-something games with Jalen Green leading their team in scoring, bro.
Hold on, man. Every time Easy say 2 words, man. Yeah, I always do this shit, man. Hold on. This is Kevin Durant right here. He said, net fan for life. Shout out to Kevin Durant. He's sitting there with the EC on the eyes, Taylor.
How we shouting that shit out?
Bro.
Yo, Nets fans are the best fans, man.
Exactly, man. I just do net fan shit, bro. What you talking about? Go ahead, though, EC. Before you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, cause we get into that point, but
yeah, I'm about to put niggas on the big screen, man. When it's time for, you know what I mean, everybody had a soliloquy. I'm about to just put y'all on the big screen. If it's too much chatter, you know what I'm saying? Why, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just put y'all on mute, you know what I mean? Let dudes get their shit off. Because I ain't gonna lie, I pull up, I'm a fan of y'all too. You know what I mean? I be wanting to hear y'all content. I be wanting to rebuttal y'all shit sometime, but I'm gonna try to, you know what I mean, be a better moderator, get y'all like 2 minutes soliloquies to get y'all shit off without nobody, you know what I mean, arguing your shit, you know what I mean? But if y'all wanna pull back up, man, say part 2 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on shit. It's the finals since the
I would love to pull back up and tell you how much of a weak ass nigga Kevin Durant is. He a great basketball player, but that nigga is frail, bro. Like, he weak.
Bro, I'm not.
The nigga is weak minded as fuck, dog.
Bro, I'm not. Listen, hold on.
Cut it down, bro.
Time out. Again,
Yeah, do that.
Hold up. On Big Fan Breezy page, you pull up and you listening to me. I'm not saying other fans. I'm gonna give you content, let you know how competitive the Rockets could be with Kevin Durant. Everything else, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of anticipation around this Sam Presti mixtape, so I might do that. But for now,
Yo, man, I was
Nets
telling
fans
niggas,
is the
man.
best fans.